everyone, I'm coming on to share with you how to do 2 last minute gifts for Father's Day. Yeah, 2 last minute gifts. I'm going to be using my VEVOR mug press to do sublimation on a cup for Dad, but I'm not using sublimation ink. I'll be using the Cricut Infusible ink. Next best thing to not having a sublimation printer. Yeah. And I'll also be using the Libby bear cups to do a nice little cup for Dad, and I'll be using these 2 permanent vinyls from Teckwrap to put onto our Libby cup for Dad. Yeah, so let's get started with me showing you how to put everything together to make a last minute neat gift idea for Dad. Alright everyone, so we're going to Cricut Design Space and get the 2 images that we want. And we have to make sure we mirror both our images. Infusible ink, you have to mirror. And now I'm just gonna use my cutter and cut off just the exact length of material that I need. And this is the other sheet that I'm using, doing the same thing, cutting what I need. Now with the Infusible ink, you have to place it with the material side up. The plastic on the bottom is face down on your mat, and then we're just going to feed it into our Cricut to cut out our design. And the Infusible ink sheet is very easy to weed. It's very crispy, like cardstock, so you can just use your finger and take off the pieces that you don't need. Okay, so we are going to turn on our mug press. So we're just going to press the button. There we go, and it will have to wait until it reaches the temperature. And in the meantime, we're going to use some rubbing alcohol and clean off our mug. Okay, here's our 2 images. And with the Infusible ink, it comes with a sticky sheet. The carrier sheet is sticky, so we're just going to stick it down where we want it onto our mug. And just press it down. And the same thing on the other side. And as you can see, our mug press is ready. The light is green. So we're just going to place our mug inside the mug press. And when you press it all the way down, it automatically closes. So we have to wait till all the lights are light up before it's finished. Alright, it's almost finished. It does take a while. I just didn't show you guys all of it. But now it's done, so it opens up. And we need our heat gloves, you guys, because this is very, very hot. So make sure you're having protective gloves on. Now you can wait for it to cool down, but I'm not going to wait for it to cool down because I have on my protective gloves. So I'm just going to take off the carrier sheet. Best dad ever. And I'm going to just take off the other side. Happy Father's Day. The top is kind of light, so it got ghosted. I guess it didn't go all the way in. So now we are going to do our Libby cup. So again, clean it off with some alcohol. Always clean the surface before you place anything on it. So these are the 2 images that I got for our bear cup, our Libby bear cup. So we're just going to place it onto the transfer tape. Smooth on the back and the front. Then pull it back. And then I'm just going to place it onto our Libby cup. And then we're just going to scrape it down. And then peel back the transfer tape. And now we're going to do the other side. And now I have some little shapes that I cut out also, so I'll be just randomly placing them all over our mug. And here are our 2 items for Dad. I just added a piece of Kleenex in there so maybe you could see it better. I like the random shapes that I added to our Livy cup. Let me take this up, maybe you see it better. Yeah, I think you see it better without that in there. I like how it looks. And here we go with our teacup or coffee cup for Dad. The top part, I'm not too happy about that, but it still looks good. Happy Father's Day. And then on this side turned out perfect. Best dad ever. So overall, I do like how they turned out. Our Livy beer can for Dad, which is really nice. And it has a little glass straw so that I can put the straw in it and drink what he wants, or not. Just drink it straight like this. It's up to Dad. But I think they turned out really nice. Do you think so? I think they look very nice. And then our mug for Dad that we did in the VEVOR mug press. I like this side. Best dad ever. Isn't that neat? I love how these turn out. I remember these cups, I didn't mention it, but these cups that I use, or did I mention it? I don't remember. But these cups are sublimation cups. You can't use sublimation ink or infusible ink on the regular cups. So you can't buy them at Dollar Tree or any other Walmart, any other regular store that sells mugs. You have to buy them from a company that sells infusible mugs. Okay, these are infusible mugs. I got mine on Amazon, and I will leave the link below so you guys can go over and see what I got. Now these are the Libby cups. These are regular because they don't take infusible ink. So I bought these on Amazon also, and they're just regular ones. You have ones that are for sublimation. I have those, but I didn't use that today. So these are just regular, so I will leave the link to both these products on Amazon in my description box. But I love how these turned out. Nice last minute gifts for Dad for Father's Day. So that's all your girls got for you today. So I guess I will see you when I turn this camera back on. Bye!